Hey everybody, I'm Robert Linkle with TrainingTheOlderAdult.com, and I want to talk to you today about our clients' ability to get down and up from the floor. Number one, so they can perform it in the weight room, get up and down, do their mobilities, correctives, bridging, get-ups, whatever it is you want them to do. But also, in case they fall down someday, even if they're not hurt, they're still capable of getting themselves up and down off the ground. I'm going to show you some of these strategies. We build it from the top down, but here's our goal. We want our client to be able to drop step, go to a knee, perform their two-handed windmill to the floor, lift their tush and lower down, elbow to shoulder, both shoulders onto the floor, brace themselves back up into the half-kneeling windmill position and drive back off the ground, first on their dominant side and eventually on both sides if they're capable. I'm going to take you through our steps and how we do this. And if you have any questions, let us know. Exercise number one is what we call a band deloaded split squat. I have my eye hook from up above, my 1-inch band. You could start with a 2-inch, just depends on the client's ability, a 1/2 inch, whatever you need. And I've looped my band through my anchor at the top. And now I have 2 independent handles that I can hang on to. I have 2 benches, one on each side to give me support, make me feel sound and safe in case I start to list. I've got something I can put my hand on. And I have my Airex pad down here on the floor. So eventually I am going to take a knee and I want to bang my kneecap on the floor. I'm going to grab my handle. I'm going to step over my Airex pad and make sure my client, number one, is just comfortable getting their feet rather wide apart. This traditional step here is going to be very short. If they haven't done something like this before, get them to spread out, stretch those legs out, knowing that we're going to eventually engage this band, let my body weight start to bounce a little bit on the band, and I'm going to start to lower my rear knee towards that mat. My goal is to eventually to work my range of motion and teach my hips, my knees, my ankles, my back, teach my body what it's like to go through this range of motion. But I'm 250 pounds, I'm pulling down on this 80 or 90 pound band. By the time I get all the way to the bottom here, my knees have maybe half my body weight. So now I can train the range of motion that I need, but I'm much lighter than if it was just me trying to establish it on my own, of just my own body weight. We're going to master this with this 1-inch band and then cut it down to a 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and then we're going to progress on to some body weight. Our next step, we're going to work on some negative or eccentric based split squats. So I still have my benches set up, I have my Airex pad, I'm going to step over into my good, comfortable, long split squat position, and now I have 2 additional Airex pads here to bring the height of the bench up to me. I'm going to make 2 fists, and I'm going to start to lower down eccentrically slow. My hands contact the mat. I'm going to keep going, and I'm using my upper body almost like in a walker or in a dip-based position to lower down to where I can take a full knee. I'm completely unloaded, and then I can push again with my hands here, push and drive myself back up. Slow, eccentric, slow, feel the burn, sit back, trust this back leg, and just continue these reps over and over again. Sets of 5, sets of 8, whatever you can build your client up to, where they start to trust their body and trust their strength to eccentrically, slowly lower themselves down to a knee. And then eventually, we're going to be able to build the strength to drive ourselves back up. Third step, it's combination time. We are going to use our band. Notice I've opened it up here, so I'm going to be able to reach it when I'm in the kneeling position. Still have my benches, my pad, and my assists. I'm going to step over. The band is going to stay free. I'm just going to let this sit out here. I've got my hands in position, and when I'm ready, I'm going to do my eccentric, slow, controlled work all the way down. I'm going to take my knee, reach up as high as I want, pull down on the band, engage, and drive myself back up. Let go of the band, slow, eccentric, unload, grab onto my band, pull down, get help, and come back up. I'm going to continue to train this until I can either barely hang on to this or not hang on to it at all. And now I'm ready to move away from the benches and try to do this out on the floor on my own. Okay, third set. See, I mean, you're doing it so effortlessly on this side now. I mean, we're getting there.
5.
Yes, sir. That's it right there.
Drive
Piece
up.
of cake. Arms free, down slow. Good. In your first couple reps, you just kind of drop like that last inch. You're getting it now, or you fight all the way, like real gentle. Yeah, don't let it drop. That's perfect. Nice and tall. Slow, slow. Good. Yep, locked in there. That looks good. There you go. Unload, drive it up. Good. Shoulders back just a little bit. There you go. There you go. Wow, I like that one. And 5, good. Our client is comfortable, capable, and able of drop stepping, shifting their body weight, coming all the way down, deloading, re-engaging, coming back to the standing position on their dominant leg. We want to go through that entire process again on the non-dominant leg and get them really confident and believing in themselves. So when the time comes for us to say, let's head all the way to the floor, back flat on the floor and get back up, they are ready. They believe in their abilities. They believe in your coaching, and they're ready for this next step. My name's Robert Linkle. I'm with trainingtheolderadult.com. If you have any questions, comment below. Please subscribe. Please ring the bell and share this information out with as many people as you can. Everybody needs to hear this. We appreciate all the support. We will see you in our next video when we'll go into part 2, getting the client all the way down to the ground and transitioning back to the standing position so they're ready for anything and everything that comes their way. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. And remember, movement is life.